You can make this beautiful matching bracelet and earrings in minutes. Hello live wires, Heather Boyd Wire here. Today we're making this beautiful matching bracelet and earring set with 18 gauge and 20 gauge artistic wire and my favorite 6mm miracle beads. So without further ado, let's get wired. For the bracelet, I'm using 5 inches of 18 gauge artistic wire and a 6mm miracle bead. Hold the bead firmly and bend the wire in opposite directions, making sure there's no slack in the wire. Continue bending the wire around the bead so it's nice and curved. Do a little bit on each side at a time, bringing it right around a full turn, and then loosen up the wire a little bit so they sit one beside another. Hold it firmly and continue bending the wire upon itself to continue the curve, bringing it around to one and the other one on the other side. Continue it around until it comes in line with the hole. The wire will go straight out just below the hole, and the same on the other side. Take your bail making pliers, hold the wire with the bail making pliers, and then we're going to rotate it in so it's centered above the hole. So hold the wire and curve it around, and once it's right over above the hole, we're going to hold it and bend the wire by hand to make a closed loop. Now we'll clip it with the flush cutters. Do the same on the other side, holding the wire and curving it around so it's centered above the hole. Curve it around. Once it's above the hole, we're going to take the end of the wire and bring it around into a closed loop. Clip it flush and pinch in that little pokey end. Make sure the ends are closed and straight. Take your nylon jaw pliers to press it. It'll work harden the wire a little bit and make it nice and flat. Make as many pieces as you need. I made 7. And take the same 18 gauge wire, turn the end into a tiny loop. We're going to make a clasp. Take your bail making pliers, curve the wire around. I'll link up some other tutorial for safety clasps in the description below the video. This is a very simple clasp. We'll make a little loop. Bring it around, clip it flush, and now we'll make a little infinity sign for the other side. Bring the wire around into a closed loop, straighten the wire, and then use a different size for the other side. Bring it around into a closed loop and clip it. Press it flat. You can hammer these as well to make them even more stiff. Press it with the nylon jaw pliers so it's nice and even and flat. And now we're going to make a bunch of jump rings with the same 18 gauge wire. Using the bail making pliers, we're going to make a spring. Make sure the loops are separated. It's going to be easier to cut them with the flush cutters, and flip your flush cutters so the ends will always be flush and straight. Once you have everything ready, we're going to assemble it. Take your jump ring, take one of your components. We'll put the little end on it and close it up. You can use 2 pairs of flat pliers to close your jump rings if it's easier. Now we're going to assemble all of our components close it up, and add the hook on the end. And there's our beautiful bracelet. Just attaches like that and dangles. Here's the finished bracelet. For the earrings, we're going to use 20 gauge wire. Now I did a sample for the bracelet with 20 gauge and it's really soft. So we're going to reinforce this one because it's a thinner wire. So we'll do the same. We'll add a bead in the middle of a 6-inch piece of artistic wire. We're going to continue in the same manner we did the bracelet, bringing the wire around in opposite directions. Continue around, curve it around the bead, and then loosen it up a bit so the wires are one beside the other. Do the same on the other side and loosen it up. And we want to do the same where we finish just above the hole, and then we're going to bend the wire back with our precision round nose pliers and make a loop. Bring it around to make a kind of centered loop. Wiggle it so it's centered, and then bring the wire out. And we'll do the same on the other side. Beside the hole, we're going to bend the wire back and around to make our centered loop. Wiggle it, and then bring the wire out. So it's the same on both sides. And now we need to curve the wire around to opposite sides. So we'll do one side, finishing at the loop, and the other side. Making sure you hold the bead firmly, bring the wire around to the opposite side of the loop. So one to the back, one to the front. Just makes it look more even. You can adjust the curve with your pliers if you need. Now hold it very firmly so the wire doesn't slip, and bring the wire around the loop to secure it. Clip it flush. Pinch in that little pokey end. And we'll do the same on the other side. Hold it firmly, bring the wire around, clip it, and pinch in the pokey end so the wires are flush. You can do any little adjustments with your chain nose pliers. Make sure the loops are even and the wires are beside each other. And we'll assemble them with another bead at the bottom. I have a head pin, a little heart bead, clip it to 3/8 of an inch, and make a centered loop with our precision round nose pliers. Bring it around. Open up that loop. Attach it to one end of the component, close it up. Open the hook and slide it on. Close it up, and there are your beautiful earrings. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making tutorials. Check out my Etsy DIY shop where I have all kinds of ebooks and templates for wire art and jewelry. You can use the coupon code SAVE25 to save 25% on any 5 templates, tutorials, or ebooks. Join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry. You can also join me live on Wire Lady TV every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where I troubleshoot new ideas and designs for wire art and wire jewelry. Happy wiring, everyone, and we'll see you the next time.